What up, Dokkanners? So the Gogeta and Janemba EZAs were announced in the producer's letter video that dropped earlier today. Check out the previous video for the full breakdown on that whole thing. Now I wanted to go over the EZA details on these two characters. We got the details on the JP side of Twitter, so some things will never change. As much as we love all these updates that are coming up, apparently they will never ever give global the details for EZAs at the same time. So we had to have some people translate, and the usual suspects are not here. So we're going to be checking the Dokkan Wiki's translations. If there's any further updates that I need to provide to make any corrections, check the pinned comment down below. Before we get started though, the event period is October 1st PST. So that means that these EZAs are going to be dropping within a couple of days, which is basically what I was suspecting. Not for these two specifically, but I had a feeling that we were going to be getting some sort of a send-off EZA, just like we did last year with the LR Goku Black Rose, although I was not expecting the Gogeta and the Janemba. Although it's funny, in the video, Omatsu said some of you may have realized, so I think he thought that we picked up on the burst mode clue. And I even mentioned this in my burst mode video. Why was there a fused fighter category mission for burst mode? You don't have any fused fighter characters. So then people were thinking, Gogeta? Looks like we were right. So let's take a look at the translations here. Shout out to the Dokkan Wiki. So for the Goku Vegeta, time limit connected hope, 180%, raises attack, greatly raises defense for 1 turn, causes colossal damage to the enemy. Greatly raises attack, greatly raises defense for 1 turn, causes mega colossal damage to the enemy. E+2, attack and defense plus 200%, plus an additional attack and defense plus 50% when performing a super attack. Reduces damage received by 40%. Okay, so far so good. Randomly changes 1 key spheres of a certain type to rainbow key spheres, plus an additional key +2 in addition per rainbow key sphere obtained. Launches an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super attack, plus an additional 50% attack, and launches an additional super attack with a rainbow key sphere obtained. Does that mean... No, it's just the 1 rainbow key sphere, okay. Plus an additional attack and defense plus 50% and reduces damage received by 20% for 1 turn from the character's entry turn, or when HP is 70% or less from the start of the turn. Oh, okay. All right. That is the base form. Unfortunately, no permanent stacking on the defense, but it's the attack. So this is like the opposite of the Vegito. Okay, so then when we transform, we don't know the transformation conditions, as that is never revealed during these Twitter drops. But the Gogeta's transformed state greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes colossal, greatly raises attack and defense for 3 turns, causes mega colossal damage to the enemy, and greatly lowers attack and defense. Recovers 30% HP once only. E+5, attack and defense plus 250%, plus an additional attack and defense plus 77% when performing a super attack. Performs a critical hit. Reduces damage received by 40%. Okay, randomly changes key spheres of a certain type to rainbow key spheres. Key +3 per rainbow key sphere obtained. Damn. Plus an additional attack plus 77%. Launches an additional super attack and guards all attacks with a rainbow key sphere obtained. What? Okay. Key +5 reduces damage received by 40% and foresees enemy super attacks for 5 turns from the start of the turn. 80% damage reduction and guard. Oh my god. 5 turns of scouting instead of 10. That is a big difference. When hit by a character's ultra super attack, nullified. When an enemy is hit by a character's ultra super attack, nullifies unarmed super attacks directed at the character from that enemy for the duration of the turn. High chance of evading enemies' super attacks. So that is crazy. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about the Gogeta EZA. Oh, must see drama. Is that seriously the name of it? That's awesome. Oh, we get to see the Gogeta wave dash now with the EZA sparks and everything. I love it. Let me know what you guys think about that one. Now let's take a look at the Janemba. All right, so it's the Janemba EZA. Corroded body and mind. Movie boss. Key +4, 170%. Raises attack and defense for 1 turn. Causes colossal damage to the enemy. And greatly raises defense. Greatly lowers defense. Sorry. Greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn. Causes mega colossal damage to the enemy. And massively lowers defense. Key +6, attack and defense plus 166. Guards all attacks, reduces damage received by 22%, launches an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super attack for 1 turn from the character's entry turn, plus an additional key +2 up to 6, attack and defense plus 66% up to 166, and chance to crit plus 22 up to 66% with each attack performed. Yep. Okay. Plus an additional attack plus 66% when key is 22 or more. Plus an additional damage reduction of 22% as the first or second attacker in a turn. Launches an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super attack as the second or third attacker in a turn. Great chance to nullify. Key blast super attacks directed at the character. High chance to dodge. What the heck? Okay. This unit, one thing I remember about this guy, I never really got to use him a whole lot, but I remember that the sweet spot was putting him in slot 2. So this is also going to be especially huge because when you have someone like a floating Bio Broly with the big bad boss connection, that's going to make this guy even better in that slot 2 position, because maybe you don't want to keep the Bio Broly around, but whenever he is there, you can give that extra 25% attack and defense support via big bad boss. Okay. And then for the rage mode, greatly raises attack temporarily, causes ultimate damage, causes destructive damage, and temporarily with a temporary critical hit. Interesting phrasing. Massively raises attack temporarily, causes destructive damage with a temporary critical hit. Oh, I see. It's just for that one attack. Okay. Changes all key spheres to physical key spheres. Key plus 2 per key sphere obtained. Attack plus 16% per key sphere obtained. If you're changing all key spheres and you're getting 16%, that's 16% times what, 23? 25? It's 23. It's like 368. 368%. Okay, so these guys are busted. These guys are busted, man. They're both busted. This guy's insane. Are we actually going to be seeing a shakeup in the Broly household? Are we going to be seeing an intruder step in on the Broly team? Are we going to be seeing Cellmax and Janemba overtaking the Brolys? I don't know. We'll see. No, I'm just kidding. But still, like, these are huge, man. These two EZAs are absolutely insane. This just makes you wonder, like, what's going to be coming up? Because I think they also said that did they say the next celebration was going to be focused on this, or was it just like this EZA?
After featuring Dragon Ball Z Bio Broly in part 3 of the worldwide celebration campaign, we will be focusing on Dragon Ball Z Fusion Reborn, bringing you these two characters for Extreme Z Awakening.
Okay, so based on that, it sounds like these guys are just like the last bit of the worldwide celebration. Because they talked about how they opened with some non-Broly stuff, like they mentioned Garlic Jr. with the wallpaper. We got the Turles EZA. So sort of as a bookend, maybe we're getting a little bit of the stuff after the Bio Broly. But I mean, still, these guys are really, really good. So let me know what you guys think. How good are these Gogeta and Janemba units to you? Of course, no matter what, at the end of the day, reserve final judgment until you get to see them in action. And it won't be too long because these guys are going to be coming up October 1st PST, as I mentioned. So it is currently the 27th as of me recording this. So in like 4 days, these guys will be coming up. So call it part 3, call it part EX, whatever it is coming fast. Was there anything else? I think that's it. Yeah, I mean, these guys, we will have to wait for the data download if there's any other changes, like transformation condition. There have been a few times where the transformation conditions have changed, but I don't imagine that they will. So don't expect that at all. But this is huge. This is actually going to be a relevant Janemba. We are now moving into this new era of extreme class. Janemba being good for the game. Bio Broly being good for the game. Broly being good for the game. So I hope that they continue this pattern as we move forward and we get some really, really good extreme class. Let's branch out of movie bosses now. We have a lot of good movie bosses. That's our good established anchor. Now let's build off of it. Give us good terrifying conquerors. Give us good space traveling warriors. Dokkan is going to be in a really good place if we can continue to build this way. All right, that's it. I'm going to go. I don't want to keep on whispering. This is annoying me too. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like down below. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on the Gogeta EZA and the Janemba EZA. Which one looks better to you? I think most people are probably going to say Gogeta, but I'm actually more excited for Janemba, honestly. But let me know what you guys think. If there's anything that I missed, check the pinned comment and let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more Dokkan content in the future and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it. Thanks again. Stay tuned and remember to Dokkan responsibly.